Hello, my name is Elika. I'm very happy to be here with you. I'm a practitioner with Rafiki. I teach restorative yoga and meditation. And this might be the first time you are delving into any kind of meditation or mindfulness practice. But I really think it is a crucial practice right now, right? Everything is changing so much, right? There's a saying that says, the only thing constant in the world is change, right? And I really think it's so apparent right now. And one of the things that I love to do is be in water. And water for me is not only, a fun thing to do, but it also has these therapeutic and healing properties that create a sense of ease in our lives. There's a concept called the blue mind, which is about how we feel near water. There's actually a book called The Blue Mind. So just notice, when you do go to even a neighborhood pool or the lake or a river, of course at the ocean, right? We suddenly feel maybe just like some of our cares and stressors are released, So today's practice is going to invite you to see what it's like flowing with the waves of your breath. And these waves, which are, like electrical energy moving through your body, right? Think about the waves called brain waves, right? Sometimes they're tiny. Sometimes we have a lot of emotions and there's bigger waves, right? So when you go to the ocean, it's the same. There's small waves and there's these big, massive waves, right? So we're going to learn to maybe ride the bigger waves with the same sense of presence, the same sense of just being here as those smaller waves, right? Those are easier to ride, of course. So we're going to just start focusing on our breath, and then we'll bring it into a little bit of mindfulness movement meditation, okay? So just take a moment and check in with yourself, right? What's going on for you today? How did you wake up, right? And then whatever you notice, we're going to practice being present with it. We're going to practice not judging it. That's hard for me sometimes, to not judge all the little conversations going on here, right? And then another practice in mindfulness is keeping the heart open. So let's sit and just count our breaths, right? To be able to sit requires concentration, and that can be challenging, right? Especially right now, there's so much going on, many distractions coming that might make us feel, worried, might make us feel scared, right? So we want to support ourselves through all of the change, through all of the emotions that we're going through. Okay, so let's practice just sitting here. Okay, roll your shoulders back and down a couple times. Again, up, back, and down. And one more, up, back, and down. Okay, well, I'm sitting on the floor. You can feel free to sit however you'd like, okay? In a chair, on your couch, doesn't matter. Right, but we want to try to stay alert and awake. Yeah, you might get a little bored here, you might nod off. That's okay. Then you'll remind yourself, oh, I'm practicing being alert and present and right here in this moment. Okay? We're going to breathe in and out for 10 counts. So let's start together. Inhale 1. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale. Inhale 4. Exhale. Do you feel the wave happening within your body? Inhale 5. Exhale. And count on your own for the next 5. Okay, so just notice what that was like to count for 10 breaths. Was it easy? Did you get distracted? That's okay. The mind's tendency is to not sit still or be still, right? The mind has things it wants to do. It wants to dream and fantasize and maybe think about yesterday or what's coming up later or how long are we going to do this practice or is it going to get harder, right? The mind is constantly churning and churning. And so acknowledging that, not getting mad, right? Not being frustrated, which I know is a very common practice to feel some frustration with this, right? So it's okay. We're here to practice. Just holding ourselves in this moment, noticing. And when we practice here in this, this new practice maybe, it's going to help you in the world, whether that's communicating with your friends, your loved ones, right? It can also help you with your studies, right? Keeping you present on the task at hand, right? So we're training our brain. And if we've lived, a long life, being pulled in all these different ways, right? Very distracted sometimes. This can be, tough to unlearn that. So let's bring our hands to our heart, remind ourselves to move from this place of the heart. Okay, so just touch your thumbs and connect with the breath here. Inhale, exhale through your mouth. Letting go of any stress, any busyness that's in the mind. Again, take a big inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. Wonderful. So let's release the hands down and turn your palms face up. Okay. So now we're going to come into that movement meditation that's connected with the waves of the ocean. All right, so you're going to imagine on inhale, you're extending your wave up, and then exhale, feeling it come down, creating calm and ease. Okay, so inhale. Imagine this big wave coming over you. It might feel a little overwhelming. It's a little scary, right? But then it comes back down, and then there's calm and there's ease. So this is similar to how our mind is sometimes, right? Like I was saying before, we have these big waves, and then we have this more settled, calm, right? More peaceful waves. So through this practice of mindfulness meditation, this helps us to ride the big waves and the baby waves of life with a little more resilience, a little more confidence and courage, right? Because we know we got through those bigger waves a month ago. I'm ready to face any other challenges that might be coming my way. All right, let's do this 5 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Count to yourself for 4. And last time. And let your hands rest down on your legs. Okay, take a moment and just notice how you feel. Notice your arms, your shoulders, your hands. And now notice your lower body. What do you observe? What sensations are you experiencing? So again, we're going to come back to concentrating on the breath. And so this counting of our breath is helping to settle the fluctuations of your mind, right? So that fluctuation is similar to those waves, right? Sometimes they're nice, even waves. Sometimes they're more like up, down, right? Lots of thoughts, lots of energy, feelings, anger sometimes, right? Sadness sometimes. So we're focusing on counting these breaths also in a way that helps us to create more peacefulness inside, more settling of all of those changes within our body and within our mind. Okay, so let's count. We're going to count in for 3 and then out for 6. Okay, let's try. Slowly inhale for 1, 2, 3, and exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3, and exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, can you continue on your own? Inhale 1, 2, 3, and exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale 1, 2, 3. Exhale 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, keep that going. 4 more rounds on your own. And let's do one more round. And returning to your natural breath. Okay, and again, notice how you felt doing that. So counting is one way to stay present. And another practice is using a mantra, also called a soothing sound. Okay, and so I'm going to give you an English version, and then I'm also going to give you Sanskrit. And Sanskrit is a very ancient language from India. Okay, so one that we will use is called aham. Let's say it together. Aham. You feel that humming in your throat, around your lips. Again, aham. And then if you want to just say, I am. Okay, and you can add onto that whatever you want to identify with. You could say, I am love. I am light. Right? I am courage. I am peace. Okay, so you choose a word that invokes a sense of presence, a sense of strength, and maybe something that really inspires you to sit, right, with this deep knowing, this deep truth. And you know, I was talking about those little stories, those little conversations that are going on sometimes, right? They might come up in your meditation. And it's okay, right? We can say thank you to those little stories that are going on. Thank you. I'm going to come back to this moment, right? And we're going to come back to this mantra or this soothing sound, right? It's a sound that anchors you in the present, reminds you that right now, I'm okay. Right now, I have everything I need, right? And we're going to just practice this for another few minutes. And I always want you to feel okay to, you know, stretch your body, maybe stretch your legs if you are seated on the ground. It's okay. All right? So let's try. First, just coming to the breath, okay? And breathing in and out. Breath flowing in, breath flowing out. And just notice, what are the waves like within your body? All right, so thinking of your brain waves, and then you can also just feel, you know, thought waves, all of that relating to this inner state. What is it like? Does it feel like calm baby waves inside? Or are there some of those big, wild, massive waves that we might see at the ocean? Just notice, without judgment, just seeing what it's like at this moment. And so now we'll start to introduce that mantra or soothing sound. Okay, and when you get distracted and you notice you're, you know, thinking about lunch or thinking about yesterday or what's happening tomorrow, right? As soon as you notice, just say, oh, I've drifted off. How did I get there? Doesn't matter. Just bring yourself back, okay? And then you'll come back to either I am peace or the mantra in Sanskrit, aham, which simply means I am that, right? And it's often connecting us to the vastness of who we are. We are large. We contain multitudes, right? There's a poem that says that you are large. You contain multitudes, right? So sitting with that bigness here, just let the breath flow in and out. Breath flowing in, breath flowing out. introducing that mantra, aham, or simply, I am peace. And you're just saying this internally. You can also say, I am large. I am vast. Whichever you choose, stick with one phrase. Okay. Aham. Notice your breath rolling in and out like the tides. Tides rolling in, and then the tides recede. Just like our thoughts, our awareness. Some days it's more prominent. Sometimes it's a little more reserved. Just notice, where is your attention at this moment? If it's still here, focused on your settling sound, continue with that. If it's drifted off, that's okay. Bring yourself back here with the breath flowing easily in and out of the body. Come back to those words, anchoring you in the present. Aham. Aham. Or I am blank. I am blank. Again, noticing, where's your attention? If you need a little stretch break here, feel free to just stretch your arms up to the sky. Take your right wrist, pull it over to the left. Inhale, center. Take your left wrist, pull it over to the right. Inhale, center. Okay, and coming back down. Okay, sometimes we need just a little bit of movement to allow us to sit a little more. Okay, so come back to the present moment. Coming back to your soothing or your settling sound. Aham. Aham. Okay, so the next time I interrupt you, you will hear the bell. Allow yourself to be curious about what this present moment is inviting you to explore, to observe. So letting the eyes open. Stretch your arms up to the sky again. Interlace your fingers, press your palms up. And then just take a little side bend to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. And then bring your hands to prayer into your heart. And then just bow to yourself. Honor yourself for taking this time to cultivate this mindful awareness. Staying present, keeping the heart open, right? And just allowing ourselves to ride all these waves that we are experiencing each day, right? Fearlessly, courageously. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.